Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Lloyd with the bucket.
And the ball handling moves of Jewel Lloyd are no problem getting creative out there.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside.
Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Lloyd. Gray outside. Shot clock at 6. And Clark pulls it down. Mitchell outside. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Gray. Now here's Wilson.
Clark gets the 3.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Here's Gray. And she banks in the layup.
We love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Pass to Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
Mitchell, shot's good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Gray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That's her first foul. Outside Young. Back to Wilson. Gray. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lloyd. Takes the 3.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
The Fever with the lead. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Clark.
They grab their own miss. Boston. Kicks it out to Clark. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
She really had her eyes open. It's just good vision when you can see the open shot outside and get it to your teammate that has that look.
Now here's Gray. Back to Lloyd. Puts it up from 17. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Mitchell outside. Clark outside. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The tray. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you look for why they keep giving up buckets here, and their boxing out, or lack of boxing out, I should say, is really hurting them.
And having a team score on you like this, it's so deflating. But that's what happens when you don't get a body on people.
Now here's Young. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gray. Pass to Lloyd. Shot to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Mitchell with it. She's got 5.
Boston up top.
Now Clark fires from deep.
And again, Clark missing.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Over Mitchell. And Wilson gets it to go.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Boston outside.
Mitchell covered by Lloyd. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Las Vegas trailing. And here's Lloyd. She's got 5. Wilson the screen. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Takes the 3. She made that one. Basket number 3 for her, and she's also missed 2.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Fever.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Mitchell outside. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Outside Young. From deep. Cans it from downtown.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Boston outside. Clark. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Gray. Pass to Stokes. Young. Oh! And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight. A big group substitution here for Indiana.
What's up?
That one drops, so they lead by 1.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Pass to Hole. Now here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, up top. From outside the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
And it's Gray missing. Outside Cunningham. Boston outside. Olsen. Evans covering. Pass to Dantas. Shoots the 3. No good on that shot. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Aces ahead. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part. And look, that's why they've had success.
Indiana trailing. Pass to Boston. Hull. Boston covered by Gustafson. To the paint. Here's Colson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to Boston.
Now Gray. And here is Mitchell. Cole defending. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Colson. Evans covering. Lexi Hole on the wing. Looking for her first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Tiffany Mitchell with the swat. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over. And the Fever making a change here. Now the Aces with it. Gray in the post. She's guarded by Boston. Off on the layup. The Fever with the lead. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bonner. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray with it. Evans launches it. It's hauled in by Boston. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And here is Gray. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Evans lets the three fly. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Here's Colson. She's got 5. Luana Bonner for 3. No luck on that one.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Gray outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Evans with the bucket.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
So it's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Well, the coach needs to get him back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down, and they're starting kind of to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them here. You know, the misses just started piling up. I like this timeout to sort of calm down the team and get reset.
We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
The Aces trailing. Here's Gray. She makes that one drop. Only her second, and 5 goes.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other, shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Gustafson.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And it's Lloyd missing.
And it's the Fever ball.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Mitchell.
Bonner from deep. And she's still waiting to make her first shot of the night. Now 0 for 4.
She has a quarter and really just can't get it going.
Now here's Gray. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent creativity and decisiveness as a ball handler. Gray is no stranger to initiating some offense.
Now here's Bonner. They trail by 3.
Boston sets a screen.
The 3 ball. Joanna Bonner missing again.
And she's still scoreless, and man, could they ever use the help too?
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. 6 to shoot. Drills the 3-pointer.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Bonner outside. Mitchell with it. Shot to stop the drought.
Outside Cunningham. Here's Boston.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Left side, Young. Evans. Pass to Gray. And here's Lloyd. And stolen by Joanna Bonner. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you have to play aggressive to succeed on the drive. And when Bonner sees a lane, she does not hesitate.
Now here's Gray. 6 points for her. Left side, Young. And that one drops for her.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Here's Cunningham. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Back to Bonner. 3-pointer. It drops for her second made shot this game. An unimpressive 2 for 7.
When Bonner gets a clean look, she doesn't hesitate. She's good in catch and shoot situations.
Timeout called the Aces. And the Fever making a change here. The Aces with the lead. Gray outside. Pass to Young. Here's Stokes. Here's Wilson. And a missed layup. And here's Indiana. Bonner outside. Mitchell outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Stokes. Wilson knocks down the 3-ball.
A 3-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, she can knock down those trays.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11.
Boston sets a screen.
And Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
Yeah, she's going to force them to make some adjustments. That's her 4th triple of the half.
Here's Lloyd. She's got 8. Gray outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Clark. Mitchell. This one for 3. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Wilson right side. Outside Lloyd. And there's the pick. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Clark outside. Bonner.
That shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Aces ahead. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And measuring up the shot. So solid. Give it up for the participants.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
The Fever trailing. Now Clark. For the lead. Gets it to go from downtown.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Young. Inside. Stokes.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Mitchell.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Howard can't get it to go.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Boy, coming out of halftime slow, 0 for 3.
Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Wilson pulls it down. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. Bangs home the trifecta.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And here's Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Caitlin Clark with the three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Stokes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to Gray for three. Caitlin Clark with the board.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Here's Mitchell. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd for the tie. And Bonner pulls it down. The Fever leading. Clark outside. Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
This just doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. No intensity out there.
Young with it. He's against Bonner. Young's shot is off.
Las Vegas foul call. Kia Stokes. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. One shot.
Here's Indiana. Outside Howard. Mitchell. Here's Boston. Good on the short little jump shot.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Gray. She has 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
With a strong ability to put the ball on the floor and create offense, Gray causes problems for opponents.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Lloyd. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Boston.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Clark with it. 10 points for her. Now here's Mitchell. From the arc. Rebounded by Drew Lloyd.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Back to Wilson. Young puts up a three. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Howard. And here's Clark from downtown. It's rebounded by Young.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Gray, she's covered by Clark. And it's Gray missing. And it's the Fever ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Not afraid to do work in the trenches. Bonner has a nice touch around the rim.
Lloyd with it, and Clark picks her up defensively. Pass to Young. Lloyd, let's go with a 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Timeout called the Fever. Clark left side. Dantas outside. Pass to Hole. Here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. Clark outside. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. And it's good for 2.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Hull with the ball. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Evans. She's covered by Cunningham. Evans misses. To the wing on the left. Dantas. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. The ace is trailing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Banked in off the glass.
So far going for more of an inside game here in the second half. Getting away from the three-point shot.
Clark outside from 11 feet away. Kelsey Gray grabs the miss. Outside Evans. Gray, the 3. Not going to go that time. And we've reached the end of the third. The Fever on top. They lead by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And the final period of play just about to get started here. Now here's Young. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. The Fever with the lead.
Cunningham left side.
Mitchell outside. Shot high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits in the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Young shot's good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Dantas right side. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
That one on Gustafson.
Well, no question, Hull gives her all on the play, making the effort to get the contact and earn the whistle. Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, a 3-and-D wing. Players like Lexi Hull so valuable here in the WNBA.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dana Evans.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the 3-point shot today.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Right side, Lloyd. Pass to Evans. The 3. And the ace is another 3.
Confident shot from Evans. Loves putting it up. Believes in herself.
Now here's Cole. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Gustafson with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Lloyd.
Asi Pupa.
Back to Lloyd. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bonner. The Fever pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Dantas. Lexi Hull on the wing. Evans covering. Mitchell outside. And she lays it straight in.
She's been ready for action here in the 4th quarter, providing her team with some timely buckets.
Pass to Lloyd.
Screen by Young.
They get the rebound. Evans up top. Bonner defending. For 3. Shot misses.
Outside Cunningham.
Dantas the screen. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the 4th. A shot by Cunningham. No good.
Asi Pupa.
Now Lloyd. The 3 is up. Good on the 3-point shot.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Bonner outside. Here's Hole. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, offensively, they seem to have really turned a corner.
Yeah, just a much better half since they changed baskets, and they're looking strong.
Now here is Lloyd. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Here's Lloyd. Soft touch off the glass.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Now here's Mitchell. And she drops in the layup off glass.
You can tell that they're much more comfortable here. It seems like it took them the entire half before they finally woke up. They came out sluggish and didn't shoot it well in the first half.
Sophie Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul. For Las Vegas, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. Both good at the line. Indiana with the ball. 3-point lead. Clark outside. Launches a three. Rebound by the Aces.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, and then D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off. When you need Wilson the most, she almost always delivers, has a sense for the important moments.
Boston outside. Back to Clark. Mitchell outside.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
And that one's good. Brave.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Now here's Mitchell. Covered by Lloyd. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
The Fever leading. Mitchell with it. And it's Wilson picking her up. Caitlin Clark outside. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that one's good. Stokes.
All Chelsea Gray does is make her team better. Finds players in good positions to score.
Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Pass to Lloyd. Wilson with it from Asia Wilson.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Gray. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
For Las Vegas, Chelsea Gray. Shooting one.
And it's a two-possession game now, thanks to the and one. Aggressive play to get to the line, and a nice job converting the free throw.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Gray defending. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Rebound by the Aces. And she commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that puts them up 5. Timeout called the Fever.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. You have to do it real quick.
To Howard. Down low. A kick out to Bonner. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Gray. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
This one is out of reach, and I really don't know what they're thinking with the timeout here.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game.
And in the meantime, ruining our plans for after the game.
Clark outside.
Trifecta!
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
For Las Vegas, Chelsea Gray. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Outside Howard. They'll want a Bonner for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. So the Aces win it. That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Las Vegas Aces. The Indiana Fever.